Hi, this is Dan, and I'm here with more Let's Play of Monster Train. So this time we're gonna try using the Umbra with the Melting Remnant. So there was a patch the other day that buffed the Umbra champion a little bit. So we'll see how that goes here. I've done one run with them before, and it worked pretty well, I think. So the one I had had some lifesteal in the beginning, which was a nice way to cover the beginning. Because part of the problem I've always had with the Umbra is that they're really good once they get going, but that early part, before they've had a chance to eat some of the morsels, they tend to struggle a bit. So having a nice temporary buff on summoning is pretty good. But I think the other versions have different changes. But I mean, personally, I enjoy or I think the Gorge champion is the strongest, because it feeds into my my bias is like always wanting the long-term benefit. Because they're like, oh, but you could get more attack later. I can't resist that. And again, I don't blame the game for my machine being slow here. Alright, so Seraph is going to sap, but we get Making of a Morsel, Hella Drippings, and Cannibalize. Okay, it's pretty good. And we'll see what artifacts we get here. Well, I don't like Train Stewards, so we're going to go with this one. Exploding Candle. Deal 5 damage to enemy units when a burnout unit dies. Okay. That's pretty good. And there are some amazing artifacts. So. Okay, so we don't get the Gorger, so we can choose either the Trample or the Architect. I think Architect appeals to me. Our Trample is good, but so is Capacity. Yeah, so I don't know. Let's see here. Alright, I mean, Capacity, you get the benefit of like having access to all the morsels. Alright, Spikes is a real killer, so I'm gonna not take the trial on this one, even though it pains me to not take the trial. I think I need to play a little bit smarter rather than always giving into my impulses. Covenant 10, which is pretty tough. Okay, so I think we want to set up on the bottom. So we'll do that. We'll toss this guy out here, because he'll explode and do some damage. I'll get some energy for next time. Although I guess we don't have anything to reform yet, so maybe that wasn't the wisest move. I don't know. Okay, well, you go up here to get us some money. And the Morsel Miner is super good. Actually, I'm sort of talking this through like I'm going to do anything other than play everything, but like, why wouldn't I just play? At a minimum, I'm going to play these things to get the morsels, because there's no downside. Yeah, and honestly, I think using these guys like bombs is it's going to be very nice. Because those weak guys in the back doing 5 damage each, I think, is a little tough. And then I'm guessing this guy will be able to take on the boss on his own. Well, alright, this guy's... Okay, yeah, because 9 is already enough damage, so... Let's get some train stewards up here anyway, just in case. So maybe I could have done the trial there, now that I think about it, because the spikes, they would have caused some of the explosions. Okay, well... yeah, alright, so we've already won, so I'm just going to end turn there. Thanks to our exploding candles. Alright, so that's really good. So I do like a Umbra Assault. It gives us a way to focus damage to the back line. And this guy's going to be good. Alright, he's going to do some damage, then explode. Yeah, and then if we ever do get a reform, it'll be pretty good. I think we want units first because our spells aren't that great. I mean, this is great and we'd like to make it cheaper. But I think we have some other priorities first, so I'd rather get a unit. Both of these have things going for them. I'm going to go with the Morsel Master because we do have the capacity. Alright, well... that to the Morsel Master, because why not? We could reroll, I think... we wouldn't have enough left over to get anything amazing, so... I think we're just going to save our money. That was kind of a lackluster thing. It might have been better if I had chosen the other unit. Okay, with armor, I think we can do it, especially if we get a unit out of it. So we'll try this. Especially because, I mean, we have our bomb, our waxy bomb guys that'll help things out for us. Alright, well. This is not the greatest first turn. I'm going to cannibalize a train steward. I think getting damage shield is going to be more valuable. And then we'll put this guy up here in case the collector pops in. Alright, well, the collector popped in back there. So this is one of the reasons why we have a Umbra Assault. So there we go. A Morsel Miner is fantastic. And then having Lifesteal, also fantastic. I guess we'll put this guy up here. We might as well play this and beef this guy up even more. So, first one, and then another. Well, might as well do that. Yeah, neither of these have attacks, and even if they did have attacks, they would be dazed if we put them in on the top floor. So, so this guy's gonna get up to the pyre, which kind of sucks, but I don't really see any way around it. Alright, well, he's already dead. I don't think this is necessary, but we're going to do it anyway. Yeah, so our champion's doing alright. Kind of, I don't know, it's a little disappointing he doesn't have Gorge, because it's like you always want that super amazing scaling. Here we only have like regular level scaling, but the extra capacity is good, so. I like this. It lets you maybe sometimes supercharge in the early game. Well, we need this. Morsel Maker or Wickless Tycoon. I mean, this is good for money. So I'm going to try this, right? Because every time he eats a morsel, or someone eats a morsel while he's around, that's 5 gold, so. We could probably boost his stats to be like a little more tanky. So let's see, what would we duplicate? Probably the Morsel Master. Maybe Molded, but I usually like to make this holdover if I can. So if we went this way, we'd get this and more unit upgrades. I think let's go here. Let's see what we can get. Okay, I like the life stealing Crucible Collector, and then we'll duplicate our Morsel Master. Go to these caverns here. Well, I think try a Melting Remnant consumable. We already have some of these, and I don't think it's that great, so I'm just going to take the 10 gold. And generally I like to just let the things burn out and bring them back. Alright. And one thing I do like is the, with the the Umbra Melting Remnant combo is bringing morsels back, like especially the morsel miner. Alright, well, let's get this guy going. Put this guy up here. This is not ideal, but he'll, I don't know. I'd like to put him on the second floor, but this bomb is gonna go off, so. Actually, I should have paid attention. Okay, so damage shield on the bombs is Daedalus is special here. Yeah, that was not a great first turn, but hopefully things will pick up here. Morsel Master. Put this guy in here to tank a hit and blow up the guys in the back. And then double Morsel Miner is fantastic. And so, if we can feed him a few of those morsel miners, I think he'll be quite nice. Well, okay. So up here, I think a morsel master is good. This guy here. Oh, maybe I should have put... I forgot we had this guy. I should have probably used the Morsel Master for him. But we're going up here so that the Tycoon can make us some money. Alright. So I do like the fights being profitable, so. Our champion's a little low on HP there, which makes me a little bit nervous. Okay, well, we have a lot of people that like morsels here, so let's do that. Okay, so getting lifesteal on our champion I think is super important. And more attack I think is also pretty good. Yeah, this is fine, I think. Yeah, I want to upgrade that Tycoon a little bit, so he's, you know, he does more than just collect money. I mean, you know, just passively collecting money is great for us in the long term, but we also want him to be a little bit more useful in the fight itself, I think. Alright, well. So I think an Umbra Assault This guy is useful. Yeah, unfortunately we're dying here. So we can do that to tank the hits, and then give him another morsel miner. And then I probably should give this to the collector about the extra money. Is also nice. Alright, and there the lifesteal kicked in. So now we're super good to go. Alright, and that's the final round. Yeah. Okay. So we don't really have anything for a Umbra Assault to target. Well, these guys. Oh, nice. So let's do that. And that. And then we might as well, what are we gonna, yeah, we've already won, so give this to the Tycoon for the money. Yeah, so getting extra lifesteal there is a real benefit. That gives it's a dramatic extender for the final fights here. It just lets you last so much longer when you can tank up your own HP. I mean, obviously it only will last for a few rounds, but it can definitely be enough to make the difference. Alright, so some money. I do like this, because I like the ability to add the multi-strike, and then like what I always want to try to do is remove the consume. The Ember Drain really, really sucks. I won't deny that. But I'm going to take it because I always want to try to make this work. I can never actually get it going, but... I mean, I've used her effectively in the past, but... I think we already have kind of the three tanks, you know, for each floor. Capacity can be good. This can be good, but I'm going to actually go with card draw. I've been favoring card draw lately. I think that the ability to get to your good cards faster is important, especially because you know that you can end up with bad cards in your deck as a result of, you know, encounters and stuff. All right, so what do we want here? I think we have a lot of money. And our Pyre is doing okay. It's not doing great, but it's also not terrible. I think we can do with some spell upgrades, so we're going to go this way. Do we need another Tycoon? I don't think we do. We can get rid of some Trained Stewards. Alright, so holdover molded is really good. That's another reason I like to have extra card draw. And then we'll make it cheaper because we're going to want to play it every turn. Alright. I don't think we have anything that this would actually fit on except the Umbra Assault, but that would be not great. So let's reroll these. Okay, remove consume. So I'm gonna do that. And I'm thinking if we can get a the permafrost on that, it might be good. So like you sort of wait for an opportune time and then get the multi-strike. Alright. So I think that kind of works. And we'll keep going with the path we're on. Alright, giving them armor is... You know what? I'm not going to do it. We make enough money with our Tycoon that I think we can skip this, and I think that'll be good for our Pyre. I think part of the problem I have is I'm always chasing those things, and I think it doesn't always work to my benefit. So we can Umbra Assault this guy. We might as well get this guy out here. And the Morsel Master, he can hang out there. Maybe I should have put him in at the top. Alright. Well, Crucible Collector can go here. And there's no room. Alright, so Tycoon will go up here. I think we want a Morsel Miner, because once this one is dead, then it'll be a valid reform target. So I think it's valuable to have that over here for later. Even though I was originally thinking let's put the giraffe in there and then we'll cannibalize it and we'll get a bunch of morsels, but the quality of the Morsel Miner is so good that I think it's worth making a play that way. I mean, there's a chance you can get a Morsel Miner from the Umbra Assault, but it's not a guarantee. So, and obviously getting lifesteal would be good too. So. It's not like a Umbra Assault would have been a bad move. This is just the one that's slightly better. Okay, so this guy is dead. Do we want to do the Furnace Tap thing? I mean, it's going to basically destroy our energy for a few turns, but it would get multi-strike, and this guy would be so powerful with multi-strike. I'm gonna put these guys up here because part of our original plan was we were gonna be making some money with the tycoon, but all right, I'm gonna try this just to see how well if the plan works the way I think it will. But yeah, having no energy for a couple turns is gonna suck. But I mean, we're set up pretty well, except this guy does not have enough health. The upside is if we can get our reform card, it's like it lets us do a lot of stuff for free. All right, so hold on. All right, so yeah, everything happening down here is going fine. If this guy would be a little more powerful, that could be useful. This guy is going to survive, but not that well. And up here, we're also doing fine. Okay. So, start off with this, and we'll get the morsel miner. And the other benefit of this is now they're good attackers. So they're all dead. And then I think we can do this. He's gonna get lifesteal, plus he gets lifesteal naturally. But then those are all that will fit there. So we can give one to him. Yeah, that's fine. This is working out great. So let's bring our Mega Morsel Miner back. Although maybe going lifesteal there might have been the better move. Oh, see, okay, I was going to say, and then we'll play this again, but we can't because we don't have the Ember for it. Alright. Well, so I think here, rather than going for the Morsel Miner, we'll go for this guy. I think, hold on, wait, does this guy... No, this guy does not sweep. And even if he did, these guys are kind of tough, but now we're going to have lifesteal, and we're going to win, and we can get morsel miners anyway. The old-fashioned way. And there we go. Yeah, so I like having multi-strike on my guy with 100 damage, so you know, it was scary for that, you know, that one turn, but we have some things set up that we don't actually need Ember, so. This is actually maybe interesting on that front. Buy damage shield. And this can be okay, but it's expensive. So I think we'll just take the money on that one. And let's take the money here. Okay. I mean, we probably could afford one trinket if we wanted to, or we could go for more upgrades. What would we be trying to upgrade? Probably make this a little cheaper, make these guys cheaper. I think that's not beneficial enough. Well, not cheaper. We wanted to get the permafrost on that. So let's go this way. Get the money. Get rid of the other train stewards. And we'll see if we can buy anything here. Well, I mean, this one is the best thing here. Alright, you know, running out of pyre health is how you lose the game. We have 350. I'm gonna get this. And we could have maybe done the reroll. I don't know. That's kind of not a very, you know, not a very flashy artifact, but I think it's good. These guys, this guy is too tough when he goes up floors, so I think we can't afford that trial, even though I would like another artifact. Okay, and because these guys have the stealth thing going on, we're gonna try to sit up here on the second floor. And actually, hold on. They can kill this guy and blow themselves up. That's fine with me. You can stealth all you want when we explode. Alright, and this is already set up, so that's good. Umbra assault. That one. We like lifesteal on. Well, you know what? Hold on. If we put the tycoon here, now we would only have enough room for one, because when we place the first one, it would duplicate. So we need an extra capacity in order to put the Wickless Tycoon on the same floor as our guy, as our champion. So you do that. Okay. Actually, hold on. So we'll put this one here. Then we'll cannibalize one of them. I think giving him more HP is useful. And then do that. And then, I mean, we might as well try this. Get a little money out of it, if nothing else. And, you know, put a few HP worth of damage on one. Alright, so Morsel Master helps this guy. You know, it would also help our guy on the bottom. Because, well, no, we should still try to play it smart and have a backup team up here. I don't think we have made any morsel miners yet, but we might as well get the life stealer. I'm not sure we're going to have room for all of these, but... Oh, there's not enough space up there. Okay. And these guys need to tank some hits for our Tycoon. Yeah, so on the next upgrade, I'm not sure if I want to go for capacity or card draw. I mean, probably capacity, unless we can get some of those capacity increasing cards. In which case, like if we can, then that card draw turns into capacity. But right now, like on our top 4, we need at least one more space in order to get better use of our Morsel Master ability. Okay. Well, you know what? We do like the drag bombs here. Okay. And then the miner is so good that we want to start that process. And this guy will be gone by the time the eating happens, so it's all going to go to the right place. Some damage shield is useful. And some extra energy. It's not going to hurt. Yeah, except it'll make this guy stronger. Okay, so it'll hurt a little bit. But our Pyre is pretty good, pretty strong, so. Yeah, it's been a while since our Pyre has taken some hits, so I don't think it's the end of the world that it happened here. Alright, well, brief respite sounds good. Let's bring this guy. That. also get some more conventional morsel miners. And then I think it makes sense to furnace tap our champion here. Alright, we know we're going to be facing the boss here, so it's like, what do we need to conserve energy for? Alright, is there anything that we're going to be able to do that's better than getting our guy a second attack? I don't think so. So I think more morsel miners is the way to go here. And unfortunately, these guys in the back, I'm not sure we can really do a whole lot about. I guess if we bring a drag back, the bomb effect will be pretty good. We could also Umbra assault one of them. We don't have the energy for it. Yeah, we're winning anyway. So let's bring this guy back. We'll stick him in front. He tanks a hit, blows up the ones in the back. And then our champion wins the fight for us. Yeah, so I still want to get that permafreeze on whatchamacallit, on that furnace tap. But I mean, we've had good luck in the timing that we've been able to get it going like right before the boss shows up anyway, so. Oh, I do like this. This is interesting. Takes a lot of space. I like shred mitosis. So this is interesting, but the drafts it summons are cardless, so they don't go into your thing to be reformed after it's gone. So it's not as great as it could be. I think we'll just take the money. Alright, so we can duplicate something. Or we can get some unit upgrades. I don't think we really need unit upgrades. Our pyre, I mean, it wouldn't be bad to heal it, but we also, it's doing okay. So I think let's go this way. Take the money. Well, I like a free morsel miner everywhere. And the question is, what do we want to duplicate? I'm thinking this. This, yeah, I don't think we need multiples of that. And I think the ability to bring lots of stuff back, especially later in the fight, is good. So I think duplicating that is valuable. Especially because that's the only card we have that can bring things back. So. And that's an important, you know, one of the that's the superpower of the melting remnant. So you want to be able to use your superpower, even though there are, you know, only our allied clan rather than our primary. But the other advantage here of having this commemorative spike is that we're going to have things reformable right from the beginning. Unfortunately, we have that. So there's nothing here, but we'll play it for the holdover. Um, so we'll do that. So how do we want to use our Ember here? I think we do want to get rid of this. 5 damage is a lot. And then the next question is get the Morsel Master or do the... I think we'll do the Umbra Assault on this guy. Even though I really would have liked to get the Morsel Master going. We've got another one, so... Alright, well... like... a drag there to blow him up. Ah, except he's not blowing up because this guy doesn't do enough damage. Oh well. By the time he gets up here, this guy will burn out. So it'll work out in the end. Yeah, I think we like our Tycoon up here. Let's play that. And we'll bring back... Oh, those initial guys are cardless. Okay, yeah, I should have realized that. Still, it's a nice upgrade. So. Yeah, but it's taken a while to get started here. Oh, the morsel is a burnout unit, so that it exploded. Oh my god, that's amazing. I hadn't even considered that. Yeah, wow. Again, if we want to get the Morsel Master out there, we're going to take some pyro damage. I think we have to. Let's do this. And I was going to say we could put him in the front and he'll tank a hit, but he's not quite strong enough for that just yet. I mean, one of them would get destroyed. I think we do want to just put some damage on these statues. Yeah, I'm feeling more ember constrained than I expected. It's partly because, you know, Fel's superpower here is putting bad cards in our deck, so. Alright, I do like that exploding morsel effect, though, because of the molding. Okay. Everything going on up here is still pretty good. Alright, so now with 19 HP, I don't think there's any reason to not put these guys in the front so they can tank hits. Let's do this. And I'm gonna give that... Oh, we never got the Crucible Collector going. Still, I want to help this guy out a little bit. All right. Yeah, that I don't know. I'm still tickled by the exploding candle reformed morsel synergy. Alright. So we do that. I think we'll play that. Well, I guess we're going to keep bringing back the same ones until we get some other options. Might as well put him here. Put some damage on the on these guys. I probably should have maybe put this in the middle. I might have been able to distribute the damage output a little bit better. And this guy was gonna burn out anyway. Well, let's see what we can get here. Alright, statue gone. The second floor statue is also going to be gone here. Because of the burnout. Okay. I think bringing back damage shield is going to be valuable. Alright, so first we can put this guy here. can cannibalize this one. Yeah, it's still a little bit frustrating that we didn't get our whatchamacallit guy. The consumer. Or the collector. Crucible collector. On the second floor. But we just didn't have the Ember early in the fight when we had the opportunity. So. And we are going to take a little bit of pyre damage. But I mean, you know, fighting Fel is a tough boss, so I think it's okay that we're taking a little bit of pyre damage. Still want to bring back our toughest morsels. So this guy. I do like the damage shields as well. Yeah, unfortunately they get dazed up here because of Covenant rank 10. Yeah, but the bomb effect does work, so that's good. Alright. Oh, good. I was about to say, man, this fight has been going on forever. I'm hoping the final wave kicks in here. Alright, well, fortunately, we're not doing a ton of damage. So I think getting this is useful. The question I'm having here is, do I want this guy in front? And I think I actually do. He's gonna tank some hits for us. Not as many as I hoped. Alright, well, we've got a bit of a problem. More than a bit of a problem, like, we're totally screwed, I think. So let's, bring the draft here. Yeah, 'cause if our champion can't take Fel, then we're kind of screwed. Yeah, we didn't this time. We didn't get whatchamacallit, Furnace Tap when we needed it. Done the math and realized that our Crucible Collector wasn't going to survive. Should have just given our main guy more morsels. Well, I suppose there's one thing we could do, which is, well, we didn't get the right card for it. I was going to say, bring back our champion and hope we get the things that increase burnout. So I guess let's do that plan anyway. Alright, so this will at least give him one turn of attacking. Here, so I think 24 attack there, or 23 attack there. Or 20. Alright, so we do that. Alright, get rid of that. Alright, well, this isn't great, but maybe we can make it work. Because we can bring this guy back again. The big problem here is he's going to burn out this turn. So he basically only gets one turn of attacking. And I think most of our damage there was done by our morsels, so... Alright, well, we didn't get the card we needed. Still, I mean, I think he's our best bet, right? He's our biggest damage dealer. So let's bring him out. So he does quite a bit of damage there. Although, we can't feed him morsels from where he is. Okay, and then let's give him multi-attack. And let us bring back... 15... Bring this guy, I guess. Might as well tank some hits as well. Yeah. I don't think we did it, so... I didn't look at the exact numbers. Alright, yeah. We're close, but not quite to surviving. Yep. Okay. Well, I mean, I think what happened there was early in the fight, I prioritized avoiding pyre damage, and I did things like not getting my morsel masters out. Um, and as a result, our engine just wasn't running good, fast enough in the end game. So, it just didn't. Oops. I guess I skipped past the summary. So it just didn't work at the end. I mean, obviously we got pretty close, but it just wasn't quite good enough. I think if it had gone slightly differently, we could have still pulled it out. But oh well, that's how it goes sometimes. All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed watching, and I hope you come back next time. Bye.